Those fish that are swimming around in this lake have tiny brains. I have a large head that's full of brain. I don't need a machine to tell me how to track that animal. To me, what has made this game interesting is that I make educated guesses to catch an animal, trick him into biting my lure that I'm guessing to where he is. I don't know where he's at. I'm Greg Hackney, and this is the first stop on the NPFL tournament trail. Catch me one.
Lots of times I've been asked, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, God, I hate to say. Well, I fish bass tournaments for a living. Oh, I bet that's fun.
God, he was. Holy shit.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but most of the time it's just chaos.
I didn't even know he had it. I looked, my frog's gone.
Yeah, a friend of mine just texted me, says, how does it feel to actually practice for a real bass tournament, not a damn computer war? Pretty authentic for our conversation here, isn't it?
It's evolving so fast with the technology that, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want to get caught in that rat race. I don't care anything about it. I don't have any desire to come out here and tell you I'm a good scoper, because I'm not, and I don't want to be. I'm just telling you, I'm losing my damn mind, I think.
Zero technology, no scope, no forward-facing anything. It's kind of the old way. I mean, it smells like a commercial fishing vessel in here. That's what good tournament days used to smell like. 5 bass limit. If I say be in at 3:30 and you're about 26, be in at 3:30, have your fish, we'll weigh them, we'll send you home, you start again the next day.
This is a whole 1 pound though.
It's a damn bass tournament. That's where I want to be. I got some bums going with me this morning. Y'all bums.
You didn't know you were going to get to come to Florida and wear all your clothes.
As we can see how good this lake's been for me, it's blowing about 25 and it's been 85 for the last 3 weeks. And when we get here, like always on cue, here comes chaos. Another cold front sweeps down. It's been snowing at home and it's still 65 or so here. Not that bad, but is it going to make fishing tough here at the Harris Chain, which was already tough before the cold front came in? Bingo, it's going to.
This is my favorite place to fish over here on this entire chain, but it's a long boat ride to get here. There's a lock you have to go through that there's only 3 boats can get through at a time. And unless fishing is really firing, you come over here and get on a bad rotation, get caught by that lock, something bad happens, you have a really short day to fish over here.
It really is. It's a big fishery. It's really hard to get places because of all, you know, the idle zones, the lock. It just eats up a lot of time. Florida's changed so much over the years. And this is hydrilla right here, but the lack of hydrilla, for the past 10 years has really hurt it. Hurt it to the way we used to fish Florida. I like to catch them flipping this stuff. If you can find them like that, it kind of gives you some shield from cold fronts and whatever else. It actually kind of makes it better during you get some weather in the front. You can catch them in these thick places. That's why I wanted to hustle up this morning and start early for whatever reason it is. Right at daylight was always the best bite. So you could get anywhere near close to one.
early in the morning, you could usually get one to bite. They'd kind of show themselves a little bit. It's your best opportunity. Get this knot tied with cold hands. Challenge. And gloves on. I think I was in a hurry when I got into them last time. No time to undo all this. I just had to tear into it. I got there. This is my personality right there. It shows it. When it's you gotta go, you gotta go. He undoubtedly got on his thermals this morning. Or maybe he's getting ready for it to freeze over solid so he can stick his nose out of the ice. He goes, man, that boat wrap looks good. I really love Florida. I thought about that this morning driving here. If there's, out of all the states we go to, I mean, we go to a lot of great places, but man, I really like Florida. Like, Florida's a place I could see me having or coming every year and spending 3 or 4 months at the end of winter. You know what I mean? Like, I love to fish this way, giant bass. I mean, it's just one of them places that you gotta always have a legit shot at an 8 to 12 pounder, you know. That is one thing about that rage bug that I do like about it. I can just turn it into a swim jig just by picking it up and reeling it back in. And I do get lots of bites like that. Honestly, this time of the year, once it, starts to get warmer and there's a lot of fish spawning, I don't know if there's a better bait made, honestly. I mean, it would be a toss up between it and, like, my 2 main baits will be a rage bug and an ocho, which are like daylight and dark, as far as what they do. Like, if you don't know what to flip, just flip a rage bug. Did have a bite. Got my little booger. I mean, just eliminating water, basically. I mean, that's kind of what, in practice, for me, especially when they're not biting, and things are going to be really tough, you're on a tough fishery, you just got to get in a place that you can get a bite or two doing something that you like, find your style. If I can find them doing something that I really like to do, my chances go through the roof. And what keeps me doing this, especially at 54 years old, I like the fun aspect of it more than any. Exactly. If it's not fun anymore, you won't see old Andy around very long, I promise you. I'll change zip codes on you quick. I'm gone.
He got it. All right, I'm gonna pull on this one. Cool. It was big. It was not a bass. It wasn't a bass.
By the end of practice, my stuff is in shambles. I got crap everywhere. Is everybody like that, or is it just me? People get shit everywhere. Yeah, okay. I never knew,
Just you.
Yeah, yep, very possible. Not exactly what you expect to catch flipping.
What I learned in practice was the Harris chain is as random as it always was. You're still all over the map. Used to, I would actually come here and I'd pick a lake and I'd pretty much spend every minute of practice there. This time, I ran around to like 5 different lakes. I don't know that I'm good with that decision at this point. This could go okay or it could go really bad. I mean, I am gonna roll the dice. I am going to run around and try to go to where I think I can catch the biggest bag of fish, obviously. But here's one thing that I've guaranteed I'm going to do this year. I'm going to enjoy it.
So I don't get as excited as I used to, if that makes sense, because that sets you up for disappointment. So I'm a realist now, so I try to stay pretty flatline about everything. So here's the deal. I will be in cast distance tomorrow of some bass that are 30 inches. That I know. My flipping stick's a jig, the Texas rig, the swim jig, Thunder Cricket, sprinterbait. That's gonna be starting lineup. When I get there and drop the trolling motor, it's when I'll make that decision. Until I see it, and as much as seeing it is feeling it. I've always been able to do this. I can roll into a place and catch them on a bait that I've never thrown in practice. Does that make sense? Just by that gut feeling.
I'm not sure what you'll see caught tomorrow with all the changes that have been going on, and this little front ripped in. It wasn't severe, but it is a cold front. It dropped the water temperature 6, 7, 8 degrees. Lows are in the 40s, which is cold in Florida, especially for March. That's going to change things up a little for us. So I don't expect them to catch them that great. There'll be a couple, but that's kind of always a fact. A couple guys are really going to bust them. And the rest of the field, if you catch 10, 11, 12, 13 pounds, won't be bad. If you can do that every day, your average, mucho.
Today is the first competition day for me in the NPFL. I mean, it's windy, it's cold, it's Florida, it's not the ideal conditions for sure, but I am really excited. I'm excited to start a new trail with some old ways and just start back fishing and having fun. And that's the light at the end of the tunnel for me.
Hey, look, I even got new shoes on. I'm feeling fast this morning. Cat-like. I'm gonna be committed in this lake. You know what I mean? Like, in the perfect world, I probably, if I was to get around 20 pounds, I would ease off of them because I would feel like I might get 2 days out of it, you know. Do I think there's 15 bass in there? The difference is fishing over here, though, you gotta catch big ones. Like, the 5-pounders are bigger. It just doesn't seem to be a lot of 3-pound, you know? Like, I've never, in this lake, it's like 2 pounds or less or 5 pounds or bigger. I mean, I gamble for a living, it's bass tournaments. I put my money up here to prove that I'm better than the rest of them. It's like playing poker.
Once you've done this a whole lot, it all kind of feels the same. I know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna fish like hell. I've said this 100 times. We all are addicted to the process. It's really not winding one in or boxing one up. It's the process to get him in the boat. That's what we're all addicted to. And this thing right here, NPFL, like I said, it brings back some old ways, but the thing that I love about it, it brings back the whole process. And that's, like I said, light at the end of the tunnel.
415. See, you thought you had a secret hole and we found you. Just kind of fish around a little bit first to figure out, you know, because I didn't want to start where that big one, I don't know where that boat is, but I was like, I'll just fish my way up there to where I saw that giant at, you know, because the rest of them I couldn't see. That's the only one I saw in here. I know there's some more in here I couldn't see. You know, I caught some and I shook some other ones off, but seems fishy this morning. Your water looks great.
We're here. Wherever in the hell this is. We made it.
Daddy like.
I didn't even know he had it. I looked, my frog's gone. What?
Oh, we got one. We caught us one. wouldn't say he's a great big one. We're gonna have to go back. I've got to go back and get my paper. He was gonna give it to me this morning. I ain't never seen him.
Paper?
My permit. So they got one with my name on it. I have to go back and get it so I can keep them. I can keep that one, but if I catch, you can only keep 1 over 16 if you don't have it. Gosh, dang it, dude. I'm like, I just thought about it. He called me yesterday and said he was gonna give it to me this morning. I ain't never seen him. I put my phone in the box if he called me, you know, so. I'm just telling you, I mean, I'm losing my damn mind, I think. I don't know. Gosh, dang it. Damn it. I guess all I needed was a bite. You know what I mean, to get me, I'm gonna hit my head on the side of the boat. So I think the way the law reads here, you keep 5 bass, but you can only keep 1 over 16. So you get that, deal, and they have a slot. It's like 12 to 16 or something like that. So you can keep 5 bass, which can be from 12 to 16. Only one of them can be over 16. So that's the reason they do that. Thank you, sir.
I don't think that's no keeper. When they're that small though, I don't know. That's a stupid keeper. Yeah, I got it, ain't much of one. This is the kind of crap that I get into more often than not, for some reason.
I forgot something. They probably sick of me driving by them. They're like, what is he doing? Just, I don't know. Way too many beers, I guess. Have killed too many brain cells and I don't feel like they're growing back. Damn. That's my fault. I saw the line jump. I didn't get on him quick enough. You know, I let him go.
We got it. Yeah, you might as well throw it up in an oak tree. It ain't coming out of that stuff. That's a guarantee.
Huh? Does that make sense? What part of that makes any sense? And I did everything right. He got it on the fall. I'm like, what the hell?
A little more like it right there. A little more like it. That ain't right. That thing says 5 pounds. That ain't no damn 5-pounder. Something wrong. It ain't working. 4.5. Hey, it's worth digging that old sucker out of them bushes. Lucky to get him. I barely got him. I mean, he was kind of skin hooked.
He said, that freaking hack attack jig, that's the reason we got it on there. He's not a big bass, but he's bigger than the other one I had. It hit the bottom, I lifted it, I was like, oh, thank you. I was trying to keep from killing him. Because you know I will kill one. I tore the skirt off my jig. I don't know how.
know he was on there. I mean, I didn't know he was still on there. Does that make sense? When I set the hook, I was like, huh, I know I had a bite. I thought it was a jig flying through there. Not as confident as I would like to be. But I will tell you this, it's fun. So anytime fishing's fun, that's a good thing.
Well, the clock is ticking on. We have 4 and got one pretty good one. And I'm not at all disappointed by any stretch. I mean, we still got some pretty good opportunity here. We get one more good bite, I think we'll be in pretty decent shape. But the clock is ticking. I feel really confident that I'm gonna get another bite or two. Always a little nervous about being behind the lock as the day winds on, you know, as far as your time. And I know these fish are gonna bite late a lot better than they have bit middle of the day. One thing about coming in here to the lock and locking, we pretty much missed all the early stuff that went on. That's the only really extreme downfall to it, especially on these colder days. I don't know why it is, but they always bite right at daylight. And luckily we stopped in Harris and caught us one. But we are gonna continue this the rest of the day, trying to catch a big one, doing things that big ones bite, fishing cover that typically big ones live in. And you'll know about 5 o'clock and we'll see you back on land at the weigh-in.
This afternoon was terrible. I just thought that I was just getting in places where there wouldn't many fish, but the bites just, I mean, I guess the last hour and a half or so, I never got a bite. Never saw a fish move, nothing. I checked on that big one. I actually checked on her twice. The buck wasn't there either, you know. I don't think anybody caught it because of where it was way in behind a bunch of stuff, you know, but I don't know. Just have to wait and see. I have no idea what I'm gonna do tomorrow until I wait and see, you know, what they catch. So. I got 3 days. I didn't want to, like, you know, just come right out the gate firing. You gotta slowly.
Hands together for Greg Hackney. All right, Greg, 5 in the bag. Stop number 1. NPFL 2026 season. Of the NPFL, believe it or not. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
You need to wipe your hands off right there. 5 in the bag. Greg, we're gonna go right here, sir. Right there, 15.3 right there. Go ahead and show us what you got. 15 pounds and 3 ounces. How about it, folks? Hack Attack right there with a nice one out of the Harris chain. You got the lucky Louisiana yellow shoes on.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to wear them at home. So I have to wear them. Yeah, really? I just have to wear them fishing.
So you probably wear them to sleep, you wear them to fish, you wear them everywhere.
That's it.
All right, good start today, kind of right in the middle there. You know you got some big fish. You fished here a couple times, so you know what's out there.
Yeah, I caught a lot of fish today. I just didn't catch any big ones. You know, that was the deal. I got that one good bite. That kind of sucked me in the wrong direction, I guess. I thought the afternoon would be much better, and it actually got worse for me all day. So the morning was much better than the afternoon. So
but we got 2 more days. It's gonna be blue skies, that warm weather. You know what that does to those females out here in Florida.
I'll be honest with you. If the first 2 days of practice here, I thought it was going. Like if it had stayed that way, I think it was going to be the best it had ever been any time I'd ever been here. Yeah, there were a lot of big ones up, and but typical. You know, like people in Florida, they don't like cold weather. They don't like to get out when the weather's cold.
We've had an unusual winter right
we
now.
have.
Hack Attack, we'll see you on days 2, Greg.
Thank you.
They mean.
5 in the back. Andy Morton, Dayton, Tennessee. 16 pounds, 6 ounces. Show us what you got, my friend, right there. Ain't good. There's the boom. 5 in the bag, 16-6, stop number 1 of the NPFL here at the Harris Chain and Lead.
Oh my God, do I like it better. It's no comparison to what I was doing to how much more fun this is to me. I mean, everybody has their own thing. This is just fun to me. I mean, it smells like a commercial fishing vessel in here. That's what good tournament days used to smell like. That old fish smell, you might have a little slime, maybe a little blood in the boat, you know, here and there. Smell like money to me.
I can't say that today was a disaster until I kind of look down the list, because like I said, I know where a couple other guys were going that are good fishermen, and I just kind of feel out the situation. I mean, a lot of them didn't catch anything. You know what I mean? Like I've heard, you know, there's been some bad, and these guys are in the later, like me, the guys weighing in, you know, they're in the later, you know, got to fish till 4 or something, so, but 25 pounds was leading. But I've also seen that turn into 7 the next day too, because the last time we were here, Brandon Lester caught like 27 the first day. He backed it up with 10, because he caught all the females when they're spawning at, you know, sometimes. So I kind of want to go back to where I was. I didn't fish everything, so I kind of want to do that. And then I got fish in Little Lake Harris. I never went to those, so like I said, I just got to feel it out. I'm not ready to completely abandon this lake yet.
Morning. There he is. Good morning. Win a little, lose a lot.
Of course, you know, after you catch them on day 1, the day 2 thing, honestly, that's the real tricky part, because you got all this in your mind. We worked yesterday in the general area. I need to go back there, blah, blah, blah. I do have one thing today, intent. That might be all I have. I have the intent to catch them. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to try like hell.
So I ended up 13th after the day. So that's one reason I'm like, I can't really abandon what I was doing, because again, I was one bite from having 20. I saw a 10-pounder in there. You know what I mean? I'm like, I caught a 6, I saw a 10. I'm like, I just have to believe that I just didn't fish right. Yesterday, I never saw a bass move. I didn't hardly see any fish. Other than those shad, there were some shad flicking out in the middle. I saw a couple of those yesterday, a couple big gizzard shad. But other than that, it was just kind of blah. Because I kept looking, you know, I'm up there, like, especially late in the afternoon, I can see pretty good. I'm up there looking in behind the bushes to see if I see one laying or cruising or nothing. Like just. After I say that, we get one. What do we got here? We got a 1.9 head. We just tried to get it. Pretty good looking one. Not like a giant, but I pulled it up to that limb. Oh my gosh, I missed him. Dang it. I kept hopping it. He come back and got it. Dang it. Knowing he was gonna bite again. Knowing he was. You know how you gotta pay attention to all the signs? He's went both days to that lake crappie fishing. Yesterday he had all of his rods out. I was like, I said, and he couldn't, just like today, he couldn't act like he couldn't get there quick enough. And he went early this morning, and yesterday he was later. So that meant he caught him. So he's trying to hurry up and get back. You got to pay attention to everything. I can't believe I ain't already had a bite. It looks good. It just felt, I feel that warm, I mean, it feels, you know, but who knows?
I figured I'm gonna give it a 150 yards or so, you know, and then I'll make another adjustment, you know what I mean, change. Terrible. I knew he was 12. I didn't have to measure. I mean, literally weighs 4 ounces. It is hard to believe that I'm not adding bites. I mean, yesterday I get 20 plus, and today I can't catch one. And by this time yesterday, I was culling, you know. Just felt different, I don't know. Which I told you, I seen that here a lot too. I was a little, I'm not like overly concerned about not catching 5 fish today. I'm just like, just catching them all and there not being any more. I mean, that happens here. That's the reason I'm like, I had to come back and check this stuff, and then if need be, I got some new water, you know, to run.
Dadgum, bro, I mean hooked. 15 ounces. Well, I feel like this morning we are a little behind the 8 ball here. I'm not at all surprised that we didn't catch them that great early. I mean, I kind of know where these fish, I believe I know where these fish are going up in the day, adding these open holes in this hydrilla, but that's not going to be a really good option for us since we're first flight, and we won't be here when they probably move up. So trying to just salvage what we can and catch one flipping for now. I thought if I could get me one good one flipping, I can go out here the last couple of hours, which is kind of crawling up on that, and catch me 4 or 5 more bass. I really think I can. So I was going to flip till about 11, then drop back and go out here and throw my cricket the rest of the day. I wanted to give this a shot since we did catch a big one like this yesterday. I caught 3 or 4 big ones like this in practice. And that was ideal for it. I mean, it was like on the early end of the front, and these fish pulled up under this thick stuff. From what I've seen so far, there's just not a whole lot under it now. Chances to catch a big one's still pretty decent, I think. But honestly, I'm just passing some time hoping that this is gonna work right here, just once anyway. You know, we got the 5-pounder like this yesterday. And that's kind of what we're banking on today. Just get us one good one. That's the name of the game in Florida. Get you one good one. And some decent, just little keepers. And that is not a decent little keeper, but it is a bite. We've had 3 or 4 bites this morning. I mean, that's the 4th one, but my gosh, it's just not much to them. There's not much to them at all. Quit, bud. Now let's go to clear. This is the whole 1 pound though. And that's number 4. It almost makes you want to just gag a little. God, no. Just gag just a little. Fin clip him, and I'm gonna put a buoy in him. Easy access. I hope he isn't with us in a little while. Yeah. That's 4 for like 314. Be good at it. There's an old biggin. I caught that one the last absolute cast I could have thrown today. Really? I called one when I was up on pad. Did one of these. So it wasn't much.
5 in the bag today. Work Sharp Sharpener Pro right here, 10-13, 27-3, 27-3 right up here. Not as good as yesterday, but we fished 3 days here at the NPFL. We got no cuts. so you can really come back tomorrow and move your way up into that check line.
Yeah, thank goodness for the third day. I mean, yesterday I had 2 good bites. Today I didn't have any good bites. I did catch one in like the last 30 seconds, or I would have had 8 pounds.
Okay.
So, I
It's
mean,
crazy.
it is crazy. It's just one of these deals you just got to hustle every day. We got 3 days. I'm going to hustle again tomorrow.
All right, my man. Thank you so much, and we appreciate that.
Appreciate you. Thank you, brother.
You know, I'm not a big fan of this place anymore. This gar hole. Man, right after I left you, I went right down there and flipped that jig out there and one jump slacking on it. It was a feeding fish in that wind. And I was like, maybe. And I got out there and fished all that stuff in the wind. Caught a couple more little keepers, but that was it.
That's 3.
Take them 3 at a time. 4? Yes, sir. 5.
Appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir.
With all this Mountain Dew and all that stuff, so let's go 15-3. You still got the shoes.
Gonna be a little lighter
A
today.
little lighter today.
Should have changed my shoes.
No, it's gotta be the shoes, said Spike Lee to Michael Jordan. 5 in the bag, 9-10, 24-13 on 2 days. Gonna put you right there in 41. You don't change your shoes, you don't change your socks, you don't change your drawers in the middle of the World Series.
Yeah, I don't really.
Abide by that?
Yeah, the hocus pocus, I don't really get into it. You know, it is what it is. I am glad that they don't cut after 2 days. Like all the other tournament trails, they all cut. Like this one, they give you another day. So it gives you an opportunity to, you know, we're gonna be around a bunch of them tomorrow. Another deal is the wind, you know, this is the last day of the north wind. It's fixing to switch out of the other direction. So I feel like I'm gonna run over there and fish places nobody's fished because of that wind. But what I noticed today, this afternoon, I come out here and fished on the lake. And the water was warmer out there than it was back in that. It's 68 this afternoon on the main lake. So I know the water temperature will be good where I'm going. I got about 3 places over there that I'm gonna hit tomorrow. And you know, here's the deal. I'm gonna fish exactly the way I did the last 2 days over there, you know, so. Somebody's been hydrating. I never had one last night. Straight water. Yeah, well, I fast on Friday. You know, it's Catholic. I'm a Catholic, so in Lent, you know, and it's during Lent. So no meat yesterday and no liqueur. Was I tempted? I was tempted. The devil said he would hold my hand. You know, I feel like I got a chance to, I have a legit shot at coming back and making a decent finish this week. Other than the screw up yesterday, just, you know, I didn't move. You know, probably the biggest issue yesterday was I didn't move very well. So I'm 26th after the first 2 days. And I would, you know, realistically, I really would like to be top 15, maybe top 10. So similar situation last year at the first event. This is about where I was sitting going into the last day. And, you know, I caught a big bag and moved all the way to 8th. So that's kind of the goal today, is to catch one of those, you know, high 20-pound bags and climb some points and climb some paycheck.
Dude, I feel good. I don't know if I'll catch anything, but like I said in this format, I've got a chance. Absolutely got a chance at cherry. But this has been a real need for my soul to come back to where you got a 5-fish limit and you only have to worry about your to-do, your mapping. There's no live scope involved. This has been, I mean, just absolutely a phenomenal feeling. It feels like the same game. It is the same game that I played when I started and I was 15 years old. So.
From the water, I know that I've been set free.
feel like the best bites happen in the middle of the day, so I just need to be on the right stuff, you know, when that happens. So there's a bald eagle sitting on that dock right there. We're probably gonna use that as our sign that when I get to the bald eagle, the American way. If I hadn't caught one, I'm leaving. Or maybe he's saying, come right here. Bugs.
Well, I'll be dadgum. I was going, now surely our luck isn't that harsh. This has been the weirdest day so far. I mean, what in the world happens when you catch one like that? That's a keeper. Yeah, and it's a stupid keeper.
Catch me one. Finally got a bite. And I hit my leg right on the corner of that thing. I'm gonna go out on him and say we probably won't call this one. Huh? That's what we come down here for. That's worth the price of admission. Ain't even gotta put a ball in his mouth. Felt good too. I saw a little grass go, and then I checked him to make sure. I was like, pretty sure he got it. Pretty sure he got it. I'll have something else for the gram today. That's the same fish. Big male. God, I was so proud. I was like, man, I was shaking that jig, shaking, and I was like, he ain't gonna bite again. And all of a sudden I said, oh. First time on me, second time on him. And that's not the same fish that bit me right there. But maybe we're getting in a little high though. Maybe he's got a giant girlfriend. I mean, like stupid looking big.
Got one. 111. That's a pretty good call, wasn't it? Yeah. 5. Hooray for me! Hooray, hooray!
It wasn't bad. I just only had 7 bites. Like, I don't know why. I didn't fish in the crowd up there. I think some of them caught them up there where they had been catching. I stayed away from that, but literally had 7 bites. I caught those 2. Then I got on one more place and caught 5 off of it. And no more big ones. The one I caught, that first one, that's the biggest one I caught.
I'm not disappointed, but other than I should have went probably to a Popka and fished the tournament, but anyway, pretty solid. I'm not disappointed, but you always got that secondary thought going, you big dummy. You went to the wrong lake again. But yeah, you know, gotta live with your decisions, fish hard.
Has there ever been a tournament where you don't do the shoulda, coulda, woulda?
No, I don't get it. Even when you win, you're like, I knew it. I should have went over here and it would have been a lot easier, but you know, it is what it is. It's fishing. It's all fun.
possible way I can get a picture with you?
Yes, sir.
You are the reason
Yes, sir.
I am here.
This man's been sitting here since 10:30.
I've been here since 10:30.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Greg Hackney.
We hanging in there.
We hanging in there. That's sometimes what you gotta do. You gotta hang in there. 5 in the bag, 24-13. 13-15, a 3-day total of 38-12. Go ahead and grab a couple of them.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I had a good practice the first 2 days when all them big ones were up spawning, and I lost them. I don't know.
Happens even to the best of us.
Yeah, I just been fishing, since then, I fished different lakes, different areas. Today I went somewhere totally different and flipped and had 7 bites and caught, I caught all 7 of them. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's it, 7 bites. And here's the funny thing about that is when you get a bite, they bite.
Sure.
But you just fish miles of beautiful cover that you don't get anybody.
Have you fished Wright Patman before?
Oh, I have not.
Okay, so we're going down there. They got these bush in there. The 2-pounder's gonna feel like 4 pounders. You're gonna have a fun time down there, my man.
I'm looking forward to it. There's 2 places on the schedule this year. I've never been to Wright Patman. I've never been to that Lake George in New York. So I'll be honest with you. I've fished so much and for so long. That's what really excites me, going to places we've never been before. Just because you don't know what's around the next corner, just brings the excitement back.
100%, man. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the Hack Attack right there. Greg Hackney.
Thank you.
Back to the stage.
Five rascals.
Good to get to meet you,
son. Enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
Pro from Dayton, Tennessee. That man right there is Andy Morgan. You guys got 27-3. He's got 5 in the bag. That's your day 3 weight. That'll be your 3-day total. 12 pounds and 14 ounces, 40 pounds and 1 ounce. He's gonna put you right there in the top 20. We'll see how it folds out, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of these days. It's the Harris chain. I was glad to catch 12 pounds. I mean, yesterday I kind of stumped my toe. Today was no barn burner either, but caught some bass. Okay. You come to the Harris chain and catch a few bass, and one decent one a day, typically you get paid.
In bass fishing, you stub a lot of toes over the year. You only got 10 of them, but you just keep re-stubbing them, right?
Yeah, you really do. Bass fishing, you learn how to lose a lot, unfortunately.
That's the crazy thing about this sport. You look at Gerald, man, he's won some AOYs, but just getting that win is very, very tough over a career.
Yeah, that's so tough, man. To win one of these events with all these guys out here that know how to bass fish, it's never easy. Even when you're on them, your strongest, it's still never easy.
Appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you in Texas.
Appreciate you.
Andy Morgan, folks.
Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. I'm not going to say I'm sad it's over because I'm wore out, tired. 3 days of practice, 3 full days of competition. It'll take your wind. I'm kind of dragging, just to say the least. But a great event. Caught some bass. We're going to get a check. Really have no regrets other than I could have flip-flopped on some of my decisions to do a little better. Caught pretty much the first 2 days, everything that bit. We lost a couple today. That's bass fishing. You win some, you lose some. But fishing big time tournaments is fun for me. I've always enjoyed it, and it's the level of competition. As you get a little older, there's nothing really left to compete at. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and play basketball. I ain't playing no football. I ain't playing ping pong, tennis, none of that. I want to bass fish, and that's what competition's left in your life. And competition's good for you. It's good for your mind, it's good for your soul, physically, mentally, it's all good. And again, it's fun.
And I feel like I learned something. You know what I mean? I've been here quite a bit, and I've learned something every time. And that's another thing about being on the water all the time. It's a constant learning deal, so it's good to be here. And when you can get paid to gain knowledge, it's even better. Honestly, it's a good week. I mean, like I said, I've never left one of these things and got paid and said it was a complete disaster. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing this a long time, and longevity in this sport is making checks. Pretty cool. The next lake on the NPFL tour is Wright Patman, place I've never been before. They all talk about it like it's going to be a good fishery. It undoubtedly has a lot of bushes, and it's April, so it'll be
you know, shallop, shad, spawn, cranking hard spots. It'll be a typical East Texas type tournament, you know. We're gonna get that frog out hopefully before the year's out. That is a big goal of mine is to get that frog out sometime. I thought I was gonna get it out this week, but that boy that didn't catch one today said he caught one's waking, chasing bluegill, and he threw a frog on yesterday, 7-pounder. But today he never had a bite. That frog would do that to you. Suck you down a hole. You just gotta keep going, and here in a minute, kind of like when you're flipping and it all looks good. You're like, yeah, one will be coming. But anyway, I'll see y'all on the flip side.